Welcome to FIFA 19 for matchday 23 of the Premier League with very interesting fixtures for the top 3. Leaders Chelsea travel to the neighbour in the north, Arsenal, a match that Chelsea won with 2-0 in the first round. Granit Xhaka gets the first attempt for the Gunners, but the first half is dominated by the visitors. Bernd Leno denies Alvaro Morata a certain goal with an unbelievable save. Could have been 1-0. Corner kick for Chelsea and Rudiger's header is cleared off the line, but the Blues keep on oppressing Arsenal. Fabregas with a cross, Morata with the volley into the post, Leno saves the following attempt and Zappacosta puts it behind the German goalkeeper. 3 for the price of 1 for Chelsea. A real siege of Leno's goal, but no help for the Arsenal guardian. 34 minutes played when Mohamed Elneny has a go. Good try, but Kepa keeps it out. More pressure from the Gunners and a cross from Kolasinac for Granit Xhaka, who is unmarked, and it's level again. We're nearing half-time with a try from Cesc Fabregas, no success. And there's one more chance before the break. Hazard looks for space and sets up Morata, another great stop by Bernd Leno. The second half is very close and Zappacosta has the only good chance for the Blues, just wide. And 2 minutes before the end, Lacazette sends Özil on his way, and Nketiah and Aubameyang are awaiting the pass, and it's Aubameyang who gets his 18th goal of the season. Great play from the Gunners, especially the dummy jump from Nketiah. Arsenal get their revenge, 2-1. Manchester City need to slay Huddersfield, aka the Giant Killers, cause the Terriers beat Spurs, Liverpool and Chelsea in their own John Smith Stadium. Aguero comes close to opening the score, but a few minutes later it becomes reality. A great strike from the Argentine, who gets his 12th goal of the season after a slow start. Right before the break, Aguero can slip through the defense, Schindler with a failed emergency break, and it's 2-0. Huddersfield bring on Laurent de Poitre, the big Belgian, and that changes the game. Sobey is denied by Ederson, but it's just a small delay for the 2-1. Moy to Steve Mounier, on to Ramadan Sobey, and what a lovely turn from the Egyptian winger. A 180 spin and a fantastic goal to finish it off. The Terriers are going for the kill now, and Laurent de Poitre strikes fear into them. First he hits the post, and after 71 minutes, Van La Parra is denied by Ederson. It's getting hot for City, and with 15 minutes left to go, de Poitre puts it into the far corner with a weighted shot. What an important striker he is for the Terriers. He even helped AA Gent win their first Belgian title a few years ago. The Giant Killers are heading for another top game without a defeat, but in stoppage time, Brahim Diaz is left alone and the substitute gets a winner for City. A beautiful moment in the career of Brahim Diaz and a very important win for the citizens, who jump over Chelsea again. Simon Mignolet has a chance to become the hero for Liverpool, because he replaces Alisson Becker in goal, and Firmino has to provide the goals for a Liverpool win against Crystal Palace, one of the best teams of the moment. Firmino and Shaqiri keep Mo Salah on the bench for the first part of this match, but look what happens to poor old Simon Mignolet. A terrible pass to Van Dijk is intercepted by Surloth, and it's 1-1. And Palace start gaining strength for a stunt. MacArthur to Puncheon, stopped by Mignolet. Right before the break, Liverpool again, but Roberto Firmino puts it wide. Mignolet redeems himself in the second half when he keeps this shot from Wilfred Zaha out. Good save. And 20 minutes before the end, the King is brought on to bring down the Palace defense. He starts off by probing the defense but hits the crossbar. 3 minutes later he's there again. A 1-2 with Firmino, and look at this finish with the King's left foot. It's such a shame he was injured during the last World Cup, where Egypt had their first qualification in 28 years. Just imagine seeing Mo Salah in his natural flow taking on Russia and Uruguay. A whole different story. Suarez can't keep up with Salah, and he launches a rocket into the far corner. 3-1. And the nightmare is not over yet for the Eagles. Sakho is humiliated by the King, and Hennessy as well. 4-1, a King's hat-trick, a match ball, and a first place for Liverpool. Time for the 6-match roundup then, starting off at Old Trafford where Anthony Martial becomes the hero of the day. A perfect finish to make it 1-0 against Brighton. And it doesn't even take 18 minutes for the Mancunians to find the net again. Martial 2-0. Such a shame they lost to Tottenham last week. But Brighton take over command. Pascal Gross is denied by De Gea. And Jose Izquierdo even heads in the 2-1. He's the smallest man on the pitch. Glenn Murray comes on after the break to replace Florin Andone, and the old-timer comes very close to taking home a point for the Seagulls. He scored the winning goal against Liverpool last week, but this one deserved better. United 2, Brighton 1. Wolves want revenge for the lost Midlands derby against Leicester in the first round, and Helder Costa gives them an early lead again, just like they did so many times already. Adama Traore to Costa, who lays it off for Ruben Neves, and that is something you should never do, leaving this guy unmarked for a shot. Another fantastic goal from Wolverhampton's magical Portuguese playmaker. And after 20 minutes, Wolves see another chance. João Moutinho to Helder Costa. Costa to Neves. And again, no chance for Kasper Schmeichel. 3-0 after 20 minutes. Wolves have their revenge but want more. Adama to Neves again, but no hat-trick. Leicester gets 0 chances and need to step it up to avoid a 5-0 defeat. Ndidi faster than Rui Patricio, 3-1. Ball is played into the space for Iheanacho. A good shot from the Nigerian, but a good stop as well. The rebound hits the post. No hat-trick for Neves, but he does cause a penalty kick in stoppage time. Jamie Vardy steps up to take it, but his long run betrays him. Rui Patricio already knew that the left corner was Vardy's target. Southampton are working on a possible rescue from the relegation battle and see Danny Ings return from suspension. He scored a hat-trick in his last game, and look at the bend he gets on this shot. A wonderful goal to kick off the game against Everton. It's a rough game with many yellow cards, and this one nearly leads in an equalizer, but Leighton Baines hits the bar with a free kick. Also Tom Davies comes close to 1-1, but Southampton managed to survive. Cedric Soares sets up Nathan Redmond 10 minutes before the end, and the Saints get another victory. 21 points for them now, 2-0. So that means Watford are back in the bottom place with only 2 home wins so far against Chelsea and Brighton, and Chris Wood puts Burnley 1-0 ahead. Right after the break, the New Zealand forward misses the chance for his second, and Watford finally get into the game after that. Troy Deeney gets the ball and spots Pereira, who gives it to Gerard Deulofeu, and he draws level by smashing the ball through the legs of Ben Mee, a fine goal from the ex-Barcelona player. 20 minutes left for Watford to get a third home victory. Troy Deeney is sent away with 3 defenders in pursuit, but the Warrior slams in the 2-1 to give the fans a delirium. Watford have 22 points now and aren't last anymore. Newcastle against Cardiff is a bro battle between Jacob Murphy and Josh Murphy, 2 twins on opposite sides. Josh misses the first chance. Jacob gets the ball on the right wing, gives it to Yedlin across to the near post, and Jose Perez with a powerful header. Josh Murphy with a cross, Camarasa hits the post, but Captain Lascelles scores an own goal. Newcastle again with Joselu this time. A fine shot, but the ball misses the target. Rawls to Josh Murphy, a nice dribble, a shot, and a wonderful goal for the Cardiff Murphy, who is defo the better one of the two. We'll see him again in the future. But Newcastle do not want to sink to the bottom. Jacob Murphy with the cross, and again it's Jose Perez with the finish. 2-2, 1 point each. What a nice match. And that is something the Bournemouth fans do not see. A nice game. Arnautovic scores the 1-0. Brooks misses the 1-1 against West Ham. And Manuel Lanzini gets his first goal after returning from injury. A happy day for the Irons, but a waste of money for the fans of the Cherries. 2-0 for West Ham. And the final match takes us to Fulham, who are also heading into the relegation battle. Lloris saves Spurs from going behind and Harry Kane scores from the penalty spot. It's a hard fight with yellow cards for both sides like a London derby should be, and Tom Kearney makes it 1-1. Ryan Sessegnon with a cross, Johansson denied, but Andre Schürrle smashes in the 2-1 for Fulham. Tom Kearney is already on a yellow card when he brings down Harry Kane, and the Scottish captain knows what time it is. Time for a shower. The free kick goes to specialist Kieran Trippier, who is confident of getting an equalizer, but the bar says no. But the Spurs advantage does the trick in the end. Lucas to Dele Alli, and he gets a point for Tottenham in their struggle for 4th place. It ends with 2-2. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.